A more systematic way of going about factoring a polynomial of degree 2 is to use the quadratic formula, which is circled right here. And what the quadratic formula does is just give you a way of factoring so that you don't have to guess and check and it can take forever. Obviously we can look at this and probably get this one right away, but if we had imaginary roots it would be a little more difficult to use the guess and check method to factor. So what the quadratic formula says is if you're given a polynomial of this form here, ax squared plus bx plus c, you can plug it into this formula here and get the roots of the factorization, where we'll put the roots in this form, x minus the first root times x minus the second root. Alright, so looking at our polynomial up here, we see that a is equal to coefficient of the x squared term, so a is 1, in this case, we put a as 1. B is equal to the coefficient of the x term, so b is equal to 7, and c is equal to 12. And all that we do is plug these numbers into this quadratic equation right here, and we're going to come out with the roots that we can use for the factorization. Alright, so we're going to have the opposite of b, so the opposite is 7, negative 7, plus or minus the square root of b squared, 7 times 7, 49, minus 4 times 1, which is a, times c, which is 12. 4 times 12 is 48, over 2a, 2 times 1 is 2. Alright, so you can see that this term right here is going to become 1, because 49 minus 48 is 1, square root of 1 is 1. So this is going to equal negative 7 plus or minus 1 over that 2. And as you can see, you're always going to have the two roots that you need, because the plus or minus here makes sure that there's going to be two distinct roots. So negative 7 plus 1 over 2 is negative 3. Negative 7 minus 1 over 2 is negative 4. So there we have our roots, negative 3 and negative 4. And we can plug them back in here. So x minus negative 3 is x plus 3. X minus a negative 4 is x plus 4. And this right here is our factorization of our original polynomial using the quadratic formula.